The title is real, not a joke, not clickbait, and I can explain. See, this right here is Zach Peppoco, a guy I stumbled across way back when I was researching for my Tai Chi walking scam video. Somehow I found his Facebook page and I knew he had some interesting videos.
Whether you're a woman or a man, once you reach middle age, you must remember to do these 4 head exercises regularly.
But for some reason, I just never got around to digging any deeper. Until one fateful day, after months and months of this page just sitting there in my bookmarks, I decided on a complete whim to go live and without doing any other research or any preparation, click on his page.
I want you to try this for 21 days straight, and I guarantee your life will never be the same. You want to repeat this at least.
But be not fooled, because what started as innocent fun, laughing at what we thought was nothing more than a silly little Facebook page, somehow developed into a far deeper rabbit hole of AI meditation and fake therapists, and, you know, just miracle cancer healing performed by a legitimate cult leader who runs a fake university which sells $1,000 certifications and courses which are held in a remote Montana cabin in the woods. Don't believe me? Well, grab your popcorn, buckle those seatbelts, and get ready for today's episode of Weird Things Found on the Internet.
Weird things found on the internet.
I'm a big fan of this Facebook page. I found this a long time ago. He's like making the kinds of advertisements on YouTube that I would make fun of, but he's like, at least he's actually doing them. He is out here on a public beach.
Chinese call this routine.
Doing this, bro. He can't even help himself from laughing. I mean, come on.
By the time dinner starts, you're already somewhere else. On your phone, in tomorrow's meeting, in the deal that you didn't close.
Is he a skinwalker?
And they notice within hours. Now I built a script you can copy and paste into ChatGPT. In 20 minutes it builds it.
What? We're not even selling courses anymore. We're selling a ChatGPT script. This guy is an AI addict. The video exaggerates it a bit, but the truth is, when you post a screenshot of you using ChatGPT, it's over. Whatever argument, whatever discussion you're having, it's over. Wait, okay, so he used to have pizza on the floor and socks and tissues. To be fair, it already looked like he was meditating here, but I guess he was probably doing it wrong. I mean, look at his fingers. He's got too many of them. That's how you know you're meditating wrong, is when you have an extra finger. So when he starts meditating, there you go, loses the extra finger. Looks like even a little trim of the hair. Okay, so it looks like every time he keeps meditating, he actually loses a finger. Because now he went down to having 4 fingers on this hand. And you make it feel deeper, like something's actually happening inside with his spirit. What if he meditated for a week, but also he got super ripped? Like, also make it look like he got super ripped, please. Wait, predictions, what do we think the next image is gonna be? 3 eyes in space. There is a light in his chest. You kind of nailed it. However, he actually regained a finger. Well, but you can see it's just started to grow back in because his pinky is like unbelievably tiny compared to his other fingers. Show me something that shamans can't even see. What? It's just like a black screen. Are you guys able to see it, or why does this look edited? Do you see how close it is into the corner? Is he faking this? Is this not even real wisdom from ChatGPT? I don't even know if this is AI. What I'm saying is, like, he might have just like found this on Google Images, so he just threw that one in there. This is just a personal, like, this is like a poster he has on his wall or something. What did I say? What did I tell you? Fractals and their connection to human consciousness. Wait, why am I in a Facebook group called Physics? What's happening on Facebook, man? This picture, 10 fit? What is 10 fit? Hold on. Wait. This just got deeper. It's not just that picture. It's the entire same video again. Slowdive.app. AI meditation app. This is a wild... This is awesome, actually. Infinite slop glitch? Obviously has to be a joke. Nobody, like, well... I want to be the guy who makes these. Can you imagine making shit posts for a living? I know what you're thinking. An abrupt, out-of-place segment in the video? That can only mean one thing. That's right. I'm excited to announce today's sponsor, myself. Talking about stickers, y'all. That's right, we took those weird badges from online shops and made them into real-life collectibles. Check out these 6 wonderful designs illustrated by a real-life artist. We got every badge you could ever want, and you can find them all at this real-life artist shop. So if you like real art, then hurry on down and get your Jamlab stickers before they sell out, because they will sell out. Check below for more information. Let's get you back onto the video. So at this point, I was a bit suspicious of our friend Zach. It seemed like most of his videos consisted of him ripping the audio from an AI-narrated scam ad, like the Tai Chi ones, and then putting that audio over a video of him punching himself.
And calms your heartbeat.
Y'all ever hit this one? Let me just, Up to this point, I don't even know what this guy is trying to sell to me. So we had to dig deeper and visit his website.
You don't need more discipline. You don't need another supplement. And you don't need to disappear for a month just to feel better. You need...
What do you need? Just slap your body in random spots? I'll be honest, this isn't a low-cost course. I'm gonna suck you dry of every penny you got. This is not therapy. Therapy. This image is really everything for me. Over the years, I've trained extensively in
stiffness over time.
Nervous system regulation, biomechanics.
For more Tai Chi healing moves that actually...
He looks like he's wearing someone else's skin. That's what I said. Also, this is from leadconnectorhq.com. Integrate your software with virtually anything. You ever just click on a website, a business website, and it's like, we do stuff. Here's a Lead Connector HQ link from Google that, when clicked on, takes you to, you'll never guess it, a Pinterest page. Google my symptoms. Turns out all I need is fresh blooms, farm eggs, a bubbly sourdough starter, and jars for homemade jam. Who knows what's going on the internet, man? Okay, admittedly, got off on a bit of a tangent there, but back to Zach. So next, I'd found his YouTube channel, and some of the videos here were like his Facebook, the weird exercises, if you can call them that. Keep going. We're still going.
The shoulders to come down.
Keep going. But also some interview style videos. And this is where you're gonna see things take a bit of a strange turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Patricia. I'm a holistic intuitive practitioner. Zach and I met at Extreme Hotel. It's on the north coast of the Dominican Republic.
Few years, I've been traveling, working remotely, previously doing business development with tech companies. Good friends from Costa Rica had actually reached out to me and questioned, hey, are you still doing that working remote travel lifestyle?
This guy just fundamentally lives a different life than most of us ever will. Like, how do you even get into this kind of work? I'm gonna go to the Dominican Republic and find some whack job over there that's gonna like help train me to make my own business where I sell fake courses to people. That's just not a normal life occurrence. That's not a normal opportunity. Let's check out this woman, Patricia Bowl. Instant AI. Instant AI. If you can't even describe what you do with your own words, how can I even begin to even consider a word that you're saying if you can't even write it yourself? Oh, 147 for 1 hour. Ready to begin? If you feel the pull, trust it. Ugh, I hate that. This is like a podcast? Wait, I can't stand this LinkedIn speak, dude. It's like every sentence has to be a new paragraph. Theta healing?
So hello everyone, we're back with another business update.
Wait, they're giving us inside baseball?
I feel like I'm always saying this. Every time we get on here, I hear myself saying, it's been a really busy full weeks. It just is when you start your own business, right? You don't know what you don't know, and so there's been a lot of learning.
It's always so busy when you start your own business. It's been really, really fun how I've gotten more clients. It's $150 each, so you can really imagine how that makes me feel.
We're getting into DNA pseudoscience, I think, here. Theta healing basic DNA certification. What? What is that? Bro, no. You already know. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. There's a company selling certifications, like trainings, to people who then go and act as therapists to use these trainings to teach clients about how they can heal their DNA. There's a whole other world out there that you just don't understand. Basic DNA seminars, Australian $595 or $582 US. And by the way, what are these? These are their lecturers. This is unreal. This is unreal. This is almost the kind of animals, by the way, just animals. Oh no, you thought it was just animals? Actually, it's third planes of existence. Learn to understand the difference of the creator's voice versus your ego. Versus, not versus. What is truth versus fear? What is truth versus fear? What is truth versus fear? So are these Christian courses or what? Or who is the creator, I guess. I don't know.
Viewing the creator is one of my most favorite classes, I have to tell you. It's one of our
My right ear is loving this right now.
You always have this reasoning logic that sometimes isn't the most divine answer.
Zach Scanapico, these Tai Chi exercises, whatever, this is baby stuff now compared to what we're getting into with theta healing, DNA, you and the creator, third planes of existence, DNA 4 part 2. What is DNA 4? Intuitive child in me part 2. Quantum jumping. Wait, did this say in person? Did this say this was an in-person course? $1,200 for quantum jumping. Your options are either Switzerland or Montana, USA. Theta Healing Institute? You're joking me. They're brick and mortar? This is where it is. I don't know which building. No, this is a cult. This is cult stuff right here. Middle of the woods, rural Montana. Yeah, it's this one. This is the Theta Healing Institute of something, of knowledge. Oh, it just says it's an event venue? Atanaha? Oh, see, okay, lots of people getting married here. That's sweet. That's nice. But on the weekends, they hold DNA healing courses in here. They have books. Man, they have so many streams of revenue. Oh, actually, let's check out the store. Do you think they have merch? Manifest, heal, connect, live theta healing. So for a 90-minute video, you pay $53. Oh, it's actually a filmed lecture. It's a filmed lecture from September 2024. Please note, the views, insights, and topics shared during this event are based on personal experiences and are not intended to diagnose, treat, or guarantee health, success, or healing outcomes. Any discussion of vitamins, supplements, or health products reflects personal usage and is not a professional recommendation. The information provided in this event is not a substitute for professional medical advice. We can heal your DNA, but also we can't do anything. But also we'll sell you a certificate so you can go be a therapist and then teach other people. But also this is not medical advice. This is not anything like, please go get a real doctor, not us. How about the success stories? Oh, 2022? Is that the last time you've helped somebody? Theta Healing's run a little dry, has it? I absolutely love what Theta Healing has helped me create in my life. I was introduced to Theta Healing in 2015? That's how long this has been. Oh, and then I became a Theta Healing practitioner in 2017. It's just like it's a cult. It's an MLM, a cult. I think it's more towards cult. Theta Healing Master and Certificate of Science. Certificate of Science. Guys, you don't get those from real universities. You get that by being a Theta Healing Master. I became more energetic and am cancer-free today. When my doctor told me that I have final stage of breast cancer and have only 6 months to live, only things waiting for me out there was my own death! One day I was at a bookstore walking through an aisle to see if there was anything interesting to read. All of a sudden, one book fell off from a bookshelf. Guys, it's over. Pack it up. No, sorry. I'm actually getting emotional is what's happening. Can you believe that this one book, when they needed it the most, fell off of a bookshelf? Oh, and here we go. And then I read the book and instantly I became an instructor of Theta Healing in Okinawa. Do you think every single one of them, they're going to talk about I became an instructor? Yep. Boom. I subsequently became a full-time practitioner and instructor of Theta Healing. Vienna used these techniques to cure herself of terminal cancer. Where's the disclaimer? Because you can't just put that. You can't just say Vienna, who, by the way, is starting to sound like the cult leader of this thing. Who is Vienna? Oh, the founder. Oh, Vienna Stable. Never trust someone with a giant blue stone on their wrist. Sorry. It's just the rules. My name is Vienna. After I witnessed my own instantaneous healing, I kept wondering if I can do this, how can I help others do it too? I'm sorry, this is actually a cult. I think we found a cult. They're referring to the creator, but it's like this agnostic or like non-specific generic religious figure. Today, Theta Healing is practiced in over 180 countries, okay, so like all of them, with hundreds of thousands of practitioners. Her books have been translated into more than 25 languages. What is this, dude? This is like a Jesus, like Bible, religious, folklore story, you know what I mean? More than 30 years ago, Vienna experienced a spontaneous healing, and then they don't elaborate. It's like the resurrection of Christ, but it was Vienna. From this understanding, she developed the Theta Healing technique, a meditation that brings the brain waves into the Theta state. Oh, you should have said so earlier. Now, it's the brain waves, it gets them into the Theta state. That's obvious.
Theta Healing is a modality that uses focused thought and prayer. We believe that we are tapping into a Theta brain wave. A brainwave that you receive or
she can't even read off the script. A Theta brain wave.
A brainwave that you receive or get when you're dreaming in dream state. This opens the brain.
What is this heart rate monitor overlay on the screen also?
We are connected to the Creator, that we are connected to a one energy.
Wow.
And that we're part of all one beautiful energy of the Creator.
Sparks of God. So that's from 2013. 1 year ago. Theta healing, manifestation, meditation, Turkish? Turkish fans tap in.
5 farklı şey düşünün. Her zaman beyninize bir liste vermek iyidir. Tıpkı bir market listesi gibi.
This one's for you. Apparently she was sued for fraud and lost her court case in Idaho. Alexander versus Stibble. In the beginning of 2008, this keeps getting back further and further. Theta Healing offered a doctoral degree in Theta Healing. Students, including Alexander, began to question the validity of her doctoral degrees. No shit, dude. Like, what? It took you 3 years to be like, this DNA stuff might be made up. I don't know. Maybe. It's not that I'm victim blaming here, but I am curious, how do you win this court case? You paid for something that most likely said, hey, this is like not intended to cure or whatever, like, you know, this might be a bunch of bullshit, but you can do it anyways. Like, you kind of paid for that. All right, I'm gonna pretend that I'm legal eagle here for a second. I want to talk more about this lawsuit because it's actually really interesting. So the plaintiff, Alexander, originally sued Vienna on 2 claims: fraud for lying about her magic healing abilities, and breach of contract for awarding a fake, useless degree. And Alexander absolutely crushed this case. The jury awarded her on both claims, the fraud and breach of contract, as well as $500,000 in punitive damages. But of course, Vienna appealed, and that's how we end up at the Idaho Supreme Court. And believe it or not, what I said on stream, my instinct was actually exactly right. In their review, the Supreme Court actually disagreed on the breach of contract claim, stating that the way Vienna marketed this Theta Healing doctoral degree was very vague, meaning that, quote, the terms of the contract were too uncertain to enforce. So yes, it's not a crime to sell bullshit, as long as you're careful not to market it as explicitly not bullshit. However, the fraud claims were upheld by the Supreme Court, and I think there's no surprise as to why. Here are the 4 fraudulent claims the court was to consider: that Vienna healed herself from cancer, pulled herself out of a coma, healed herself from heart disease, and my favorite by far, wild card here, that her healing abilities can make liquids in containers such as gasoline in a vehicle or beverages in a refrigerator refill themselves. What? Hey, I bet Vienna is real happy right now, considering, you know, the skyrocketing price of gas because we love bombing the Middle East. Now, obviously, we know that Theta Healing can't, in fact, cure cancer, but the way that this was actually proven to be a fraudulent claim in court is hilarious. Because, guys, Vienna Stibble never had cancer. Apparently, she had a suspicion of cancer in her leg following a biopsy, but she was never diagnosed with cancer and never recommended any form of treatment like chemotherapy. Now, Vienna actually wanted to demonstrate in court her Theta Healing abilities, you know, prove that she wasn't lying. Unfortunately, the court did not allow it. She also tried to escape the punitive damages by claiming that Theta Healing should be protected as a religion. But in the end, that $17,000 plus still $100,000 of punitive damages were awarded to Alexander. So Vienna lost. So that's a story that spans at least 8 years. And now it's still going. Only in Montana, man. Only in Montana would this happen.
How are you today?
I'm good.
You are amazing. And
thank you, Vienna. How are you? I manifested a stunning and perfect new house immediately after using Vienna's meditations. Kara Alexander, plaintiff respondent. Robbie Robinson, plaintiff, via Vienna Steibel, an individual. Bro, I was just copy-paste spamming the court case. Crazy. Everybody's just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can only follow the master. Thank you for the meditation. Looking all over for your stuff. Kara Alexander! I'm down 40 pounds after reading Theta Healing. Just reading the book will make you lose 40 pounds? My friend read the book. She would not try it because it said drinks lots of water to flush the uric acid. My friend hates water. On board, read the whole thing, but once you got to the part about water, I tapped out. Wait, is this a lecture? Hold on.
I'm Vienna. I live in Montana.
I'm Vienna. I live in Montana. I scam people for a living. I know I couldn't think of a rhyme. Wow, I'd be asleep by minute 3 of this, I think.
If a healer dies of an illness, it's just terrible. You know, it ruins your reputation. It's awful.
What is happening? Wait, if a healer dies of an illness, it's really bad PR. Because then it's like, well, hold on, you're supposed to be able to heal everything. And they're just like chuckling about it, like, oh, you got my giggle box there. Wow, that's too funny.
But I'm also a psychic, and you know, I can't die in an accident either.
Turn off the television. I can't do it. I didn't know this was a stand-up routine. This is awesome.
I remember going home being mad that I would have to heal something again. And by the way, I did heal it. I have a perfect heart. Another story.
What is she talking about? She's talking about like she's Jesus. Like, oh, I had to go home and heal another person. And I was a little annoyed, but my heart is perfect. I cannot sin. Is this a safe space to say that she's low-key a diva? No, I mean, I'm with you. You think she gets applause at the end here?
All right. I've never known how to make the good exit. I love you.
Nope, that was the worst possible ending. All right. Are we done here? All right, I love you. So that's theta healing. And keep in mind that this all started from some goofy guy doing Tai Chi and selling a self-help course who had some mysterious connection through the Dominican Republic to this lady, Patricia Bowl, an online therapist and theta healing practitioner who of course opened my eyes, my third eye perhaps, to whatever the hell theta healing is. And as we now know, Patricia is far from the only one out there practicing theta healing. In fact, I was searching around on stream and I found this. The Silver Liming, Survivor's Path to Wellness and Hope. Theta healing for healing Lyme disease? Ayurveda, theta healing, chirology, and Reiki. What is that gonna do for Lyme disease? They're scamming the most vulnerable, desperate people that are chronically or terminally ill, willing to try anything no matter how stupid it sounds to you or me, because all the normal stuff hasn't worked for them. It is truly dark and disgusting. But it is kind of funny imagining this absolute whack job in the middle of a courtroom trying desperately to prove that, like, anybody, I swear, if your car's out in the lot right now, empty tank of gas, let's go out there. I can fill it, I swear. That's all for this episode, but hey, don't forget to follow me on Twitch because next time I find a cult on stream, you're gonna want to be there when it happens. But thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.